Phil, a really impressive performance today against AFC Bournemouth, a 1-1 draw in our first game of the Wrexham Coast Tour. You must be delighted with that.
It was a really good workout for us, very hot, difficult conditions against a really good side. Bournemouth have got some very good players, as they showed last year in the Premier League. But we went toe to toe with them, and physically it was a great test. The lads who played 60 minutes, the data was right up there where we need it to be as we go into 3 weeks to the start of the season. And the lads who came on, I thought, were excellent as well. And we had some really good chances to have won the game. But all in all, it's a really good night's work for us, and I'm very pleased because we're not used to, neither of Bournemouth played in that heat, but both teams handled it really well and played a very competitive game, and there was entertainment there as well. Sometimes in pre-season there's not much goalmouth action, but as the game grew, we got more stretched. There was chances at both ends, but probably we had the better ones to have won the game.
You mentioned the physical data and the performance level in general. That must be a credit to the work that's been put in earlier on in the week as well.
Yeah, I mean, you've been watching the training and seen the work the lads have put in on the training pitch, and we've taken it into tonight, and it's so important we did, because tonight we're on the tour, and it's great to be here to see all the supporters who've come out to watch us. But equally, we've got to make sure we come out of the game with a benefit, and physically, tactically, technically. And I think we got all those things we wanted tonight out the game, and we'll have a good review of it as the staff as we're driving back. And but it's a good step for us tonight.
You spoke about the supporters there. Last summer, we got to see how passionate the American fans were, and today we saw that again with a sold-out stadium here in Santa Barbara.
It was great. It was a really good atmosphere. The crowd were really involved in the game, and they gave both teams a fantastic reception at the end, and I thought it was well deserved, because both teams came here to play in a real competitive manner, and it was a good game.
There can be a cliche about pre-season, like you mentioned before, but can the support like that give you that extra edge to get them extra physical levels involved?
Yeah, I think so. When you've got a packed stadium like we had tonight, there's certain expectations, but yeah, of course, that can lift levels. But all around, there was lots of positives for us tonight, individually and collectively.
Next up now, moving down to San Francisco to take on Chelsea, another exciting occasion for everyone involved.
Yeah, a great game for us, and like I said, when you go play the Premiership teams, it's a lot of the work can be your out of possession stuff. But I felt on the counter attack tonight, we looked dangerous, and we had periods with the ball ourselves. But that's a good exercise. It's hard work when you haven't got the ball for periods like we did, certainly in parts of that first half, but we restricted Bournemouth to very, very little, and that's a credit to the work, like you say, we've done on the training pitch, and the lads have taken it into the game. So lots of work to be done, we know that, but tonight has been very enjoyable, and we go back to our base ready to prepare for the next game.
Thank you, Phil.
Thank you.